Thanks for watching Delisa's Life. I'm here today to talk about the steps, the baby steps, and how they've impacted our lives. We started this journey on July 3rd. You can call it July 4th. We were on our way back from...
We were driving home from vacation, and we were listening to Dave Ramsey on our way home.
Which we've heard him before, but we decided to start on that day.
Did you think that we would be out of debt in...
So quickly? No way.
I didn't
Not
think
even
that.
close. We were in, I would say, just in financial debt, $23,000. It's down to about $9,000, and it's been 3 months. I don't even know where the money came from.
We sold a car, and
We sold a car, but you just don't realize how much money you have
waste.
or how much money you waste. It's crazy how much money we've paid. And every time I push a date out, it's shorter. It's significantly shorter. I thought I would be, when I started talking about paying off my truck, I thought I would be paid off my truck in like August of next year, 2017. It might be paid off in May at the rate we're paying. And, you know, bonus checks and things of, you just don't think about all those other things, income tax. When you start figuring all this little extra money that you don't take into consideration.
Now, we saw this video, this tag that says, what were your fears about starting the Dave Ramsey plan? And honestly, I didn't have any fears. I just wanted to be debt free and get this over with. Did you have any fears?
I don't understand the word fear and starting a debt. What is there to fear if you start a plan and you fail at it? I mean, I guess the fear could be you failing at the plan, and the only reason to me you would fail is if you and your husband, you and your other plus one.
Now, I do feel fearless because now I called him at work yesterday and said, oh my gosh, guess what we're moving when we pay off our debt to Hungary, because I was watching House Hunter International and I was like, why don't we just take a year and go to Hungary? I did.
The things we talk about
it's
now,
so weird. Like
which you thought was something out of like movies, she now talks about,
let's go somewhere else.
You know, let's go somewhere, let's go to here, let's go there. She was watching House Hunter International. I mean, she called me up. I'm at work. She called me up. She told me that they had apartments to rent in Hungary for something like 250, 200, 250. And yeah, they were basic units. But the fact that you can go there, spend a year there, and your entire rent will be
paid
$2,700 maybe for the whole year, plus I guess whatever the light bills are there. That's pretty cheap to live somewhere for a year. $3,000 to live somewhere for a year. Guys, we spent $3,000 on... We spend more than that on gas probably a year, you know.
So that just lets you know once you get out of debt, how your world opens up and how you see things. Because
she has a vlogger she talks to who travels a lot, and what's her name?
I'm not. Don't even do it. Oh God, yeah, she travels all the time, and I watch her all the time. I don't want to chop up her name, but you know who you are. But I watch her channel, and I'll be like, oh, we should show them watch her channel. She's going here, she's going there every week.
And she made a statement as she was going to Miami, and my wife told her that's where we were originally from. We grew up in Miami, Florida, and she was telling her that she was going down there sometime during Christmas. She goes almost every year. She and her friends have parties, and she knows someone pretty well there.
The fact that, you know, you could just travel and you can do those things.
And when you're debt free, it's easy. I never understood, though, why Dave Ramsey didn't consider the house as a part of debt. We look at it as a part of debt. He doesn't really, he lists it, but it's almost at the very end that you can start paying off your house. And I guess because a lot of people who are trying to live a debt-free life don't have a mortgage. But if you have a mortgage, I would list it in the debt. It's because it's so big. And maybe because it's so big, it's hard to look at as to how many months it'll take to pay it off. But we think 6 years, 5 years, somewhere in there. And again, I just told you, money comes from all over the place when you're paying off debt. So if I'm saying 6, it might be 4.5.
I know we rambling and everything, but it's just amazing how much we've done in about 4 months, and we don't even know how it happened.
She's rambling. I'm not rambling.
Yeah, I'm rambling, but
it's
just, I don't know. I just really want to travel. I just want to do the things and have our son experience different cultures, and
yeah, you see things totally different.
Different now.
That's the best part about it. You see yourself, making it to the end. You see the goal line, which I never really looked at the goal line before. We did not.
We were just talking about how we're going to pay off this debt.
I always used to look at, because I put away a lot of money in retirement, I always looked at when I retire, I'll be debt free because I'll get a lot of that money. I don't look at retirement anymore to be debt free. Now I look at just a couple years.
And when people say, "Oh, I'm going to wait for an inheritance," I hate that because that's a strong one. I just like that because I feel like, why don't you get yourself together? Why don't we get ourselves together instead of waiting for someone?
You're spending that money.
Yeah.
So why you got to wait for somebody else to give it to you? Mm-hmm. And then for you to wait on that money, someone has to pass away. Yeah. I don't want nobody in my family to pass away, so I don't want nothing from nobody.
So if we just, because we told his mom that we did it, and she is so happy for us.
She's very happy.
Yeah, everybody we told, they're so happy for us. So it's been positive. Even our YouTube family, we get all positive feedback. So we just sitting around, just thinking about how this debt journey is going. It's just
eat
crazy.
better.
We done cleaned out this room.
Yeah,
it's just we threw away everything.
Yeah, we emptied out this room.
It just changes your whole life.
Just to do this and share our
people, they don't bother you as
you don't let people bother you
as much. It just all comes into play.
Well, it's been 7 minutes. We have to cut this one.
Okay.
I don't like y'all that much. Okay.
That's so rude. He just playing, but thanks so much for watching our channel. Thank you. You're so silly.